Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. It is so good to be back. I'll tell you, it's really, really strange when we're not here for a week because you wouldn't think, you would think we do this stuff like every week. So you would think that missing a week would be no big deal. And then we get back in studio and we're like, oh, I don't remember how to do this. I don't remember how to do this. Are we supposed to connect this? So it's crazy. It's really, really bizarre. It's funny when you step away from something and you let it kind of drift out of your brain for a little bit. It's hard to bring it on back in. But anyway, hi to everybody. We've got a lot of people coming in, so it's very exciting. Thank you guys so much. We missed you. We missed you so much. So who is here? So it looks like Will is here. Oh, and Will said it's his birthday next Thursday. So that is, you know what? It's too bad your birthday wasn't tonight because we're doing birthday stuff, which is why I'm guessing you're telling us it's your birthday next week. So, Alan, you better write that down so we can remember to wish him a happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Jen Ray is here and Paula is here. Cindy Patty is here. Shelly, I know I saw Sandy Yee. She is here as well. And Nancy and Beth and oh boy, so many people coming in. So thank you everybody. We really, really missed you guys. We had trade show last week and oh my gosh, I'll tell you, I can't wait to show you guys the stuff that we showed in the trade show. Excuse me. It's literally all of our Halloween and Christmas stuff. And super, super excited about it, and that's all I can really say. But we have some really, really neat things, and I think very unique things you're not going to find elsewhere. So really excited about that. We were super creative with everything. So who else is coming in? Teresa's here, and Nancy. Wendy is here. Beth Brooks. I can't remember if I said your name yet or not. So hi everybody. Shelly's here too. Oh, Shelly says hello from Michigan. Yay! Alrighty, so today I decided to do some easy birthday cards. We're going to be playing with the birthday bash stamps. And I just needed some time. Just kind of like to myself in my own little crafty world. So I got to actually come into the studio today to work on these. And that was when I decided not to make one, but Alan's going to love this, not to make one, but to make 4 cards. So...
I'll be downstairs drinking.
He said he'll be downstairs drinking. He's having trouble with his back. He threw his back out. So he's like, how long is this going to be tonight? I don't feel well. And I said, only an hour, honey. That got him in here. Now we'll see what happens. Alrighty, well, we're going to get rolling. We're going to switch the camera and we're going to get rolling. Does it say, what time is it? Have I only been on for 2 minutes? Did I go on too early? I don't know what's going on. I went on like a minute early? Okay, yes. Well, oh well. Okay, so you want to switch the camera? Boy, I hope we have the cameras. Let's go to camera 2. I hope we have them in the right place. We're going to see. Oh, who else? I see more names coming in. Angel is here. I see Angel. And Merlin and Sue D is here. Sarah Fincham is here. Hi, everybody. Okay, so when I came into the studio today to play, I mean, I knew I was going to work with the birthday bash, but I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. Boy, I put these away very poorly. I didn't line them up very well. But anyway, I didn't know what I was going to do, and even once I sat down, I didn't know what I was going to do. So I thought I'm just going to grab 2, pieces of A2 cardstock of my, it's the Nina Classic Crest Solar White. I'm just going to stamp all the images. I'm going to do it twice because I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to start coloring. So that's what I did. So just so you know, I stamped all of these little images. Now, I didn't do the little squiggly ones here, but everything that has a die. So all of the characters, when you look at these characters, oh my gosh, yum, look at them. Alan, do you want to zoom into those, please? These are the cutest things. I remember when the idea for this set came. Oh, are you knocking things over? So I remember when the idea of this set came in. We really wanted to do a birthday set. We hadn't done a birthday set in a while, and I thought, boy, you don't see rhinos very often. in birthday sets. So I thought, let's put a rhino in here. And then, oh my goodness, Emily, she's the one who illustrated these. When she came back with this little rhino with the 3 balloons and the balloon got popped on his little horn and his nose, I thought, you've got to be kidding me. So I just love them. I think this whole set is just adorable. We have this other one, you know, popping out of the box here, and we've got, oh my goodness, what is it called? I can't think what they're called right. A piñata. And we got the 2 little monkeys, one of them here who's, you know, peeking and swinging at that piñata, and this other one with his little birthday cake, and of course the 2 little flamingos. I just love this set. And of course we have the coordinating dies. So like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew I was going to have fun with it. So I stamped every single character and the little hats twice. So everything that has a coordinating die, I stamped them twice and I colored them up, and I will show you those momentarily. So next up, I thought it would be fun. You know, we do have sentiments in here. What, do you have a question, Alan?
I have a question.
Alan has a
I
question.
have a trivia question.
Oh no.
Which character, and don't say what show, which character's code name was, White House code name was Flamingo?
Oh, Alan has a trivia question. Which character, he doesn't want me to tell you what the show is, but which character's White House code name was Flamingo? So if anybody can answer that. I will give you one clue.
No.
No? Okay, well let's see if anybody gets it. If they don't get it, then I'll give a clue.
Okay.
Okay. White House code name, Flamingo. Which character did you say? Or which show? Which character? Okay. Let's go. Can we say which character or which show?
No.
All right, we're not going to spend too much time on this, but let's see if anybody comes up with it. So anyway, we already have really super sweet sentiments in here. Let's flamingo. I think that's so cute. It's your happy day and hooray. Those are cute, but they're not like, you know, whimsy. But this one says, I heard it's your birthday. And I love the fonts in these too. They're really fun. So I also love the fonts in this one. And I thought, I really want to play with this. So I'm going to be using these on the inside of my cards, I think. I'm thinking. I haven't made one yet, so I don't know how it's going to work. I also decided to grab my A2 stitch layered card toppers, and I wanted to pull in my papers. I haven't used these in a while, and so I really was dying to use them again. So the One Fine Day 6x6 and the lovely watercolor 6x6. Both of these they're double-sided. They're absolutely stunning. If you don't have them, then shame on you, because these are the best. I love these. This one actually has the One Fine Day, if you remember, has the gold foil, but oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous these are. I love them. This pad is almost done. I think I've actually myself gone through, I think this is my second pad of each of these. I love them. So I grabbed those, and I am planning on doing some color blending, so I grabbed a few coordinating colors of my inks. So I'm rolling backwards here. Let me show you everything that I have prepped. Let's go back to camera 2. So here's everything I have prepped. I am going to be doing a little bit of stamping, but I'm going to be doing mostly assembling and layout. So this is really more about the composition and how it's going to come together and kind of the thought process with it. So here we go. This is my little bag of goodies. Put those over there for now. So here we have, let's see, what do we have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 card bases. So these were once, this is all Neenah, all the white is Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock, 110 pound. That's what I like for when I'm coloring with my Copic markers. Anytime I'm using white paper, aside from watercolor paper or when I'm doing a lot of color blending. I am going to be color blending on this, but I'm not doing a whole lot of it. So it'll work on here, but it doesn't work as well as the Strathmore that I use when I color blend. But because I'm only going to be doing small little spots, it'll be fine. So anyway, this was once, this was once an 8.5 by 11. I cut it vertically at 4 1/4 and scored it at 5.5. And so that gives me, basically it gives me like a tent fold. I just opened that one up, so I'm going to have to, so it gives me a tent fold that stands like this. I'm going to have to I just opened that up, so it's not going to want to stand up for me. There you go. Okay, so I have 4 of these, so I have top folding cards. And then I also have, this is extra, I don't need that. I don't know why I had that in there. I also have, now this is with my A2 stitched layered card toppers. So I chose the 2 largest, these are the 3 dies. They nest beautifully, just like so. There we go, that's how they nest. I chose the 2 largest ones. All right, now if you have the diagonal stitch, that would work as well. I just wanted these to be cut beautifully and have some sort of character around the edges. So for the largest one, I grabbed 4 pieces of pattern paper. And so in here I have, let me see, can I separate that? There we go. So let me move these around. These 2 here are from the One Fine Day paper pack, okay? And these 2 here are from the Lovely Watercolor paper pack. Both packs actually, they have very different looks to them, but they share a lot of colors between them. So I cut all 4 of those using the largest of my A2 stitch layered card toppers. So that's what those are. These will fit perfectly over the top. They will top my A2 card bases just like that. Okay. So that is that. That's what I've done there. Then I took 4 more pieces of my Nina Classic Crest cardstock, and I used the second largest die to cut 4 of these. Okay, just 4 of them in white. And this is going to be what I'm going to be working on. And you'll see, you know, I can layer, let me grab one of the darker ones here so you can see it. So I can layer this one up over the top, right? This one is going to fit just like so, and it's going to give me a little frame of color, just a little pop of color around the sides, which I think is really, really beautiful. And because I'm literally just kind of layering die cuts, this is going to come together pretty quickly. Most of the work is already done, you know, in the coloring. You know, the coloring was just, that was just joy time. That literally was just me sitting and coloring, and I had music on, and it was just a lot of fun. So Alan, will you come into camera 3? Now, I told you I stamped these twice, so I've got like 2 of everybody in here. Here we go. And I don't know how, I did 2 of everybody because I didn't know how they were going to come together and what I was going to end up, how I was going to end up pairing them. Here we go. A bunch of hats. And let's go like that. Okay, so here's everybody, and I just have kind of a mix of colors. So this is what I did here. Okay, so let's move all of that over. Boom. And I'm going to show you how this is going to work. I'm going to grab my first card topper, and this is where I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I'm going to do one of these at a time, and I'm just going to kind of pull it together with my little characters and see where we land. So the 3 colors that I've pulled here in my hybrid inks are Dandelion, Pink Tutu, and Bali Blue. Okay, and I think what I am going to end up doing is I'm definitely going to do one in the pink, and here's how I grab my colors. I want a Pink Tutu is going to be on the card that has the pink. And these two can really go in any direction with these, so it's kind of going to depend on what ooh, I'm not on camera anymore. These 2 can go anywhere here. I do think that I'm going to end up using this blue one with the blue here, but I could use it with this, I could use it with this, and the yellow can work with either of these 2 as well. So going to kind of play it by ear and see where we land. The first one I'm going to do is going to be the pink, since I know for sure which one that is going to be. All right, so I'm going to put the others aside, and we're going to start off with Pink Tutu. Now here, true to form, I've got my nasty, nasty towel here that has all of my ink, extra ink that I've rubbed off. And yes, it's gross, but it's just ink and paint and all kinds of stuff like that. So, I got the wrong one. So I don't need this, I need this. And so what my thinking is I'm going to just kind of create a little circle here. And this circle is just going to be a little bit of color blending, just so I have a background, because I don't want to be, I just didn't want to do a whole bunch of backgrounds. I wanted this to be easy and something that I could produce really, really fast. So let me get my ink, brush off just a little bit so I get a nice smooth transition when I start blending. And I'm just going to start color blending here. And I may end up changes, and I'm going really light to begin with, but I may end up, you know, going a little bit wider. I don't know exactly, like I said, how this is going to pan out and what I'm going to do. So I'm just kind of going a little bit larger with my circle. I don't want this really dark, just kind of faint. Let me expand it. All right, let's see where we land with that. Where's my flamingos? Where did my flamingos go? Here's one. So you can already see how cute that's going to be in the background with that flamingo. I know I have another one. Here's a flamingo. Like maybe this flamingo is giving this flamingo a gift. And do we need a hat? Let's do a hat. Where's the hats? Here's a hat.
Find the hat.
There's one hat. I know I have hats because I just saw them. Here's another one. Here's another one. Do I have one with pink in it? Am I missing hats? All right, Alan, you may have to come over here and help me because I thought I did a hat with some pink. Here's one with pink in it. Never mind. Okay, so this one has pink. So maybe this one already has the little bag. Maybe this one gets the party hat because that gives us a little bit of color on that side then too. All right, so I think I'm going to expand that just a little bit though with my circle of pink. Just go. And I just want to go a little bit wider. Just a little. Maybe a little bit brighter right in the center there. Yeah, see, I see that little curly thing there in the middle. There we go. Okay. So I'm just brushing off my brush. I'm going to put my ink away. And we kind of laid that on there already, but I'm going to get some foam on it. Actually, no, I'm not. I want to stamp a sentiment on the front. So I'm going to figure out where these little guys are going to go. Aren't they just the cutest little things? Don't their legs look like musical notes? I think they're cute. Just adorable. And then where's my sentiments from my, let's see, let's flamingo. Let's do that one. Because we got the flamingos, we kind of have to use that one, don't we? So let's put let's flamingo. Make sure I got it going the right direction here. Like right here maybe. I am going to pop those guys up on, let's kind of bring them up in here. So it kind of becomes a part of it. Is that straight? I think it's straight. Okay. You know what? I'm going to move these guys right off of here because I know I'm going to get ink on them if I don't move them. That's just the way it happens, right? All right, so let me make sure that is right in the corner. And I'm going to rub this with my fingers. This is the first time I'm stamping with this stamp, so I want to get any residue off of there. I've got my Raven Hybrid ink, and we'll see how this goes. I might end up stamping this twice since it's a fresh stamp, but we'll see. Oh my goodness, it's perfect. No need to stamp again. I love it. Perfect. All right, so let me put that one away. I love easy cards like this, and I gotta tell you, I have a terrible time, really, really hard time making easy cards like this. I tend to really over embellish, and I shouldn't say over, because then it makes it sound like it's a bad thing. But I tend to like, that's a better way of putting it. I tend to gravitate towards busier cards. Things where, you know, there's a large scene, a lot going on. I love that kind of card. But I realize two things. It's not for everyone. And it's also, oops, it's also not, not easy for everybody to do. The other thing is they're not really great for mass producing because they're more involved. And so this kind of card I think is fantastic for mass producing. So I'm going to go ahead now, and this one I'm going to put up on foam, and I'm going to put it on here. So let me, hoping that is totally dry, we'll see. If not, I'll just clean my glass, right? All right, so we're going to put this one up on foam. And this is something, when I'm talking about mass producing, you know, I mean, I've already done several of these images, so I'm probably not going to use all of these between these 4 cards. I could just take and color a whole bunch of those up, just stamp several sheets of them, color them up in all different colors. I use the same color scheme between them just because I wanted everything to work with what I was doing here. But you could literally just sit in front of the television and, you know, have some of these already stamped up, sit in color in all different colors, and cut them out with your die cutting machine, even another day if you want to do that part another day. Then literally sit down with your little bag of goodies, all your little die cuts, and just start assembling cards. Things like this are really easy to do that. All right, so let's put this one here. He's going to have the hat on, and then this one is going to go here. Look how cute that is. It's darling. That one there. There we go. This one here. Oh my goodness, how cute. That's a flamingo. And so I purposely did one of the hats in the same color as these little guys because I just knew I was going to use them together. So then the next thing I'm going to do is put on the isn't that cute? It's so simple and it's just darling. On the inside of this one, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the larger sentiments. So I do need to fold this backwards in order to do that because I already got it folded. And oh, is this still going to close? Yep, it still closes. I got 2 layers there, so I didn't know how that was going to work. So let's choose a larger sentiment. Wishing you a very happy birthday, celebrating your spent. Let's flamingo. Let's see. Let's flamingo. Have the happiest of birthday, wishing you. Let's go with the wishing you. All right. I think I'm going to try that one. No, I'm going to do celebrating. I'm going to do that one. I think that's really cute on this one for some reason. No idea. No idea why. But I'm going to put this up a little bit. I like it up a little bit here, and then you can put your special little note below it. I think that works out nicely. These birthday sentiments, these don't have a die to go with them, but you really don't need it. They're just phenomenal. I mean, you can stamp these inside or on the outside of your card. Absolutely love them. So, you know, you could grab a coordinating color. I could do this in the pink, but I'm going to go ahead and do it in the black. And this is the first time stamping, so let me get that residue off of there best I can. We'll see. First time stamping, so it's possible I may have to ink it up twice. Rotate this around a little bit. Make sure I get it in the center nicely. Use my Stampendable, a little bit of pressure. I use 2 hands because I'm sitting far back away from my table. I'm kind of working with my arms further out in front of me. Look how perfect that is. Absolutely stunning. I don't think I've mentioned this, but we are going to be probably within the next 6 months. We're going to have a new studio. We're in the design phase of it now, so that because right now it doesn't function as well as a production studio. For example, the way that I actually have to sit here to do this is not very comfortable. But so we're making some changes to it. And I'm really excited about it. So when we finally unveil that, I will let you know. I will do a video and show you what it looks like. So look how gorgeous that is. So this is going to be pretty wet. Not pretty wet, but it's going to take a few minutes to really dry. I've got a lot of ink on there. And if you recall, a hybrid ink is a combination of a pigment and a dye ink. So it has a longer dry time. It gives you a little bit longer to work with it, which means if I wanted to, I could put some embossing powder over that and I can emboss it as well. That's another one of the benefits to a hybrid ink. But because this is on the inside, I don't want to close this up just yet because I don't want to transfer that sentiment up to the top. So I'm going to set this one aside and we will finish that card in just a little while. So I'm going to move on to the next one and get it to that point. Let's deal with the blue one here. And let me get another topper. Regan says, I know several people who love flamingos and would love a card like that. You know what? I love flamingos. I think they're really, really beautiful birds, to be honest with you. But in that show that we were talking about, that does not seem to be the consensus. At least not for the person who was called that. So did anybody get any good guesses out there?
Yes, Will and Teresa Jarvis.
Did they guess it?
Yes.
Oh, they did! Will and Teresa Jarvis, you both guessed it?
I think Will looked it up.
Oh!
He danced around it.
Will, did you cheat and look it up online? Shame on you. Alan said you may have cheated. I hope you didn't cheat.
He cheated. I think he looked it up.
Okay. All righty.
I would have looked it up.
Yes, The West Wing, everybody. I am so hooked on that doggone show. My family is so sick of it. I watch, like, while I'm having my tea every morning, I watch about a half an hour of an episode. And there are 7 seasons to that show. And I just finished up the entire thing about a week ago. And so now I'm on episode 6 of season 1 again. And I love it. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to do the same thing with a little circle in the center. And now I've got Bally Blue, which I loves. So let's do that same thing with the circle in the center. So you could see this is another thing you can mass produce. You could sit and just do a whole bunch of these in a variety of colors that go with whatever paper pack you have. And just have these ready to go. Now, as you can see, now remember I told you, this is not the paper that I typically use when I'm color blending. Some inks will work really well on this. The hybrid inks don't work quite as well on this. I do prefer to use a different paper when I'm color blending, but I just didn't grab that one. And for this, I think it's doing a pretty good job. So it gives me that little bit of a circle there, which I think is super, super cute. A little bit of a backdrop for my characters. Let me rub this off now and just clean it a bit. Just get that excess off of there. Okay. So next up, this is going to go here. And let me see, who do I want to put on here now? I have no idea. Let's see. I can put him here, maybe. See, I think it's too much if I go like that. That's just too much happening there. All right, so let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I do that. I don't know. That's kind of cute. I like the 2 different characters like that. That is darling. Okay, so we're going to go with that. Do I give him a hat? Why not? There's room for one. So we can put a hat on him here. That's really cute. Okay, so we're going to do those. Actually, do I want to give him... No, I'm going to go with the green because I could give him a blue hat, but I'm going to go with the green because he doesn't have any green on him. So it's just one more little addition of color in there. So let's go like this. Move this over. Pop this in here. And I need a little sentiment. What did they say? Let me go this way. It's your happy day. I heard it's your birthday. And then there's hooray. I'm going to go with I heard it's your birthday. I heard it's your birthday. Put that. I'm going to center this time. A little bit different. There we go. Get these guys out of the way. And my Raven ink. Clean that off.
Weatherspoon's on.
Oh, hi, Carol. Alan said Carol Weatherspoon is on. Carol is one of our amazing design team gals, incredibly talented. She actually had, what date was that? I'm trying to remember. I think it was on the 15th. If you check out the Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, she had a blog post out there with an amazing card. Absolutely amazing card. So hi, Carol. Alrighty, here we go. I heard it's your birthday. So cute. I love these. I love easy and fun and adorable stamp sets. I don't know what it is, but I love critter sets. I mean, I love florals. Don't get me wrong. I do. I love them. But boy, oh boy, I just absolutely love critters. They're just so cute. So let's go ahead and get some foam on the backs of the little characters that I have now misplaced. Here we go. I put them back in the little pile by accident. There we go. Get some foam on here. Where's my scissors? All right, first up, I need a tiny little piece for the back of that hat. There we go. And then I think I might need a couple of, this is my roll here, if anybody is wondering. I love the Scotch foam rolls. I've used these for years. I absolutely love them. Why do I love them? I love them because they don't lose their stickiness. They're not too thin, so they don't add a ton of bulk. They're not too thick, is what I meant to say. So they don't add a ton of bulk. They're thin enough that if I want to double them up, I can without adding a tremendous amount of bulk, and I like that as well. Okay, so look how cute that is. So let's go ahead. I love when I'm, one of the things I love about our critter sets too is that we don't just have a bunch of critters that are facing forward. I like that it looks like there's a conversation or some activity or something going on where they don't even know that we're here. They're just kind of carrying out their, whatever it is, doing their thing, and they don't even know or care that we're here. I need to move the foam on this one up a little bit. All right, I got to make a correction. Where's my scissors? Let me just trim a little bit of that off. Turn it. I need to have some space there so that when I put it on him, I can actually put it over his head a little bit. Let's put it off to the side. That's kind of cute. So his little bit of hair there is poking out. Adorbs. Okay. So we're going to put this up on foam, and it's going to go on top of this pattern paper here. So let's go ahead and get that done. Try not to drop everything. Remember when I said, you know, it's not conducive to doing this in the studio the way it's designed? This is why I tend to drop things too. So I'm super excited that we're going to be redoing it. Okay, here we go. All right, so I got that up on a little bit of foam. And even though it's on foam, it's still flat enough that you can put that through the mail. That's not too thick, I don't think anyway. All right, so let's grab a card base and we're going to choose a sentiment. So, I heard it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you, hooray, wishing you have a... Heard it's your birthday. I'm going to go with happy birthday to you. I'm going to use that one. It kind of reminds me, what is that, the Beatles? Say it's your birthday. I heard it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, stop her. How about we put that right side up? All right. So I did flip my card backwards so that I'm putting this on the inside and just clean any residue off of there that I possibly can. Make sure I got the right ink, my hybrid ink in Raven. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. All right. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous, George. Oh my gosh, look how stunning that is. Oh, I love it. So we're going to set this one aside now to dry. Stunning. It is stunning. Do a little bit of cleaning here. Yabba dabba 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 ding dong. This is actually what kind of goes on when I'm in the room by myself and I have the music on. Because notice, if you notice, nobody's talking to me. I'm just making sounds. I'm just making noise. It's energy. I always have a lot of energy. I will hit a wall at like, I don't know, maybe about 9 o'clock tonight. I will hit a wall and I will not be able to, I'll just be like, I'll just kind of veg out. I'll be in front of the television. Completely unresponsive. Oh, I do make myself laugh. I can't tell if anybody else is laughing, or maybe you're crying, or maybe you've changed the channel. I have no idea. Okay, what is next? Let's see who's going to be next. Let's see, we've got this guy here. We've got the piñata. What haven't we done? Here's the piñata. Let's do the piñata. Oh, you know what I don't have is a string. I don't have a string. Should that be up there, or should it be on the floor down here? Maybe he already knocked it down. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that should go up there, and then we can put a little sentiment maybe right over here. Should I draw a string? Zoop. So it looks like it's hanging from something, because it can't just be floating. That would just look weird, wouldn't it? All right, so what's going to go behind there? Let's do dandelion. We'll put that one behind there. Okay. So Angel said, I'm doing the same thing I look at what?
I look at it like this.
Oh, I might as well talk to somebody intelligent.
In your case, I'm not so sure.
Thanks, Alan. Oh, Angel, that's hilarious. I love that. I'm going to remember that. I might even steal it. That's great. Oh, boy. You guys are awesome. So now I have dandelion, and we're going to make a nice yellow. There we go. Let's get a little bit more.
Carol's asking you if you cut a bunch of bases or if you just cut them when you need them.
Oh, Carol's asking if I cut a bunch of bases or if I cut them when I need them. I cut them when I need them. I do everything on an as-need basis. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, and sometimes with a lot of nagging.
Yeah, no, I don't have a whole lot of prep time, to be honest with you.
Somebody asked,
I'm even in the middle of like organizing 4 different things. That's how bad I am with time. Like I start something and I go, oh, this is going to take longer than I have, and I'll come back to this, and like a couple weeks will go by and I'll go, oh, I want to organize this, and then I get started on that, and I get halfway through, and then I got to go do something else, and then pretty soon I have 3 of those going. So it's bad.
I can't find the message, but somebody asked you how long your foam lasts.
Oh.
Your foam roll.
Somebody asked how long one of these foam rolls lasts. Well, you know what? I'm not a really good judge. I'm not. It's not good to gauge it by how much I use, because I do a lot of projects, and but still, I mean, one of these will last me, I would say a few months for one of these big ones. But I do a lot of projects, and I do a lot of, and I work with the foam a lot. So I can tell you, it's worth it. Like getting this on camera right now, you see how small this is? This is a fraction of the size that this thing actually is. When it starts out, actually we've got them back there, Alan. I mean, these rolls are like this big when they start out. They're gargantuan. So it takes me a while to go through one, and I use them a lot.
But not as big as our, what are those things called? The bubble
I don't know.
packing,
The what?
you know, the bubble wrap? They're not as big as our bubble wrap.
They're not as big as our bubble wrap. What are you talking
I
about?
took a picture of our bubble wrap versus your roll.
You didn't take a picture of any of my rolls, honey.
I took a picture of one of the rolls and the bubble wrap.
And if you did, I want your camera.
Not those rolls. I think the bubble wrap is like 36 or 40.
I have no idea what bubble wrap you're talking
Don't you
about.
remember the giant bubble wrap?
Oh,
rolls?
for when we're packing orders? Is that what you
Yes.
mean? Oh. Okay, Alan, you have a task.
Okay.
You need to look down in those little drawers down there and find me black string.
Oh, come on.
Or white string. White string would be good too. Actually, I can tell you where it is, kinda. I would prefer black, actually. If you can find me black string, that would be really great. Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I found ribbon.
Did you find?
I found string. I found ribbon.
Let's see. I think I'm going to put a hat on him. Yeah, we're going to put a hat on him. So let me get another little piece of this.
How much ribbon do you have?
How much ribbon do I have? You're hilarious. I think I may have just made a mistake, everybody, and I invited my husband to look through my craft drawers.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
I found white.
You can't find black string? I think white string is probably going to get lost on this card. Huh?
Can you color it?
No.
This color.
No, not thick string like that. All right. How bad is this going to look if I draw it? That might look really bad. What?
I got something.
You got me black string. All right, come here. Gimme.
Now, how the heck do you attach that thing?
How do you attach that thing? Seriously, honey. Come on. It's like magic. It's like magic.
Ludicrous.
It's absolutely like magic. Haven't you ever seen me tape anything before?
You're gonna tape that?
Yeah, I'm going to tape it. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I
use glue
actually
for that.
am. No, I'm not going to use glue. I'm going to put this down just like this. Let's see. Go like this. There we go. See, it sticks.
Okay.
I'm incredible, honey. It's, you know.
Convertible.
Hey, I'm winging it. Ooh, sentiment.
Thank you, Will.
Oh, oh my gosh. That would have been like bad news. That would have been a bad news bear. Okay. So here we have this, and let's put a hooray down there. Did Will remind us?
Yes.
He did? Oh, that was nice of him. Thank you, Will. There we go. So,
He's made those mistakes.
huh?
I have a feeling he's made those mistakes.
Oh, he's watched me make a ton of those mistakes. I'm terrible at remembering my sentiment. I'm going to put the hooray here. Oh, I may have to use a longer piece of string. Let me cut it longer. That way I have more flexibility with it. Okay, so I'm going to do the hooray right there. I am a messy Marvin. I got my stuff everywhere. Hooray!
Reagan said you could draw it.
Yes, I could draw it. That was one of the things I was actually, thank you, Reagan. I was considering drawing it if I couldn't find, if my husband was going to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Redundant.
Unuseful?
Useless.
Useless, thank you. Useless is the word. As, you know, I was going to say as men tend to be at times, but I think we all are. Let me save that one there. You guys don't like it when I Allen bash, so. There will be no Allen bashing tonight. All right, so we need a yellow. Let's see. That's kind of cool. Or I like that one. I think that's softer. And then we'll go like that. And then we'll go like that. Lower him down a little bit so it looks like he's actually hitting it. Okay, so let's go ahead and attach here. There we go. There we go. And I'm going to put that here. If I put it up too high, I think it just looks really weird. Now, Alan, are you watching?
Sort of. What am I watching?
Well,
If I was watching, what would I be watching?
If I was watching, what would I be watching? Well, you would see how I attach this to the back. That's what you would see. Let's go a little bit shorter. You flip this over.
So technically you don't attach it.
Well, it's attached. It's attached. It's not going anywhere. Make sure and press that down good. I don't want it to go anywhere. There we go. There you go. Easy peasy. I mean, I would imagine if you were really yanked on that string, it would budge, but
Well, what if you hit the piñata really hard?
if you hit the piñata really hard,
Yeah.
really hard, well, let's not. There we go. All right, so we're almost at the point. You know what? I think I'm going to put the brighter, like the oranges and yellows up at the top. I like that better. Hooray! Look at that. I want to go to that party. I just think that's darling. He needs his little hat. He didn't get his birthday hat yet. There we go. So cute! Oh my darling, darling. All right, now we need a card base. And we're going to do a sentiment, a large sentiment. To go with the hooray. Hooray! I'm going to fold this inside out and grab one of the large sentiments. So we have hooray, and what do we have here? Hooray, have the happiest of birthdays. What's the other sentiment say? The last one that we're going to use is it's your happy day. Have the happiest of birthdays. That's what I'm going to use on the next one. So this one I'm going to use wishing you a very happy birthday. So the front will say hooray, and the inside will say wishing you a very happy birthday. Super cute. These sentiments really do make this really easy. I love it. Make sure that's centered. There we go. All right. Got my Raven Hybrid ink. I love this black, by the way. I used to use a different brand years ago, and it just wasn't as deep a black ink as I wanted. And so when we were looking at doing a line of inks, I was very, very careful to look for a really gorgeous, rich, really deep black. I'm going to get this little end right over here, just a tiny bit again. Oops, I just got it everywhere. Don't want to ruin my card over it. But I do want to get that little bit on the corner there. Well, much better. All right, so this one I'm going to set aside now to dry. That is card number 3. Now for card number 4. Clean these up a bit. There we go. Since I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and do my sentiment on the inside of card number 4. So we're going to work backwards a little bit in the spirit of mass production. Uh-oh. Where's my eraser? Uh-oh. I think my eraser is in the other room. Oh, no! All right. I need you to please give me another piece of Nina paper. And give me the large...
Is it here?
Yeah. I just got ink all over it. So that will now become scrap. I need the large cutting... The large paper trimmer. Thank you. I couldn't think of what the world it was called. Make sure I don't have ink on my hands. Okay. Sorry, just made a little boo-boo and got ink on it. So I'm going to trim this one down. 4 1/4. Let's keep this over here for the just in cases.
You need to wipe your hands on my blanket?
No.
Okay.
No. Ah. But I am going to score this. So I cut it at 4 1/4. Now I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. now I'm actually going to flip it back the other direction. Try not to get ink on it. And we'll pretend like the last minute didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. So the last sentiment is have the happiest of birthdays. There we go. What?
The catastrophe.
A craft-tastrophe? Yeah, though I will use that piece though. I'll stamp on it, stamp around my little smudges, and I'll use it for stamping characters and sentiments and stuff. So it's not going to go to waste. Okay. See how we did. A little bit up at the top there. Top of that H. Gorgeous. All right. So let's set that one aside. And clean my stamp.
What card number are we on anyway?
We're on card number 4.
Oh, okay.
Then we just have to do the final assembly.
Oh, final assembly.
Final assembly?
She's talking about Willis.
Will is saying, what are you talking about, Angie? Why is he saying that? Will, tell me what you're talking about. Why are you asking me what I'm talking about? Throwing that ball back in your court, honey.
I think he said you're rambling.
Am I rambling?
I don't know.
Are you saying I'm rambling? Is that who's saying it, Alan? Is it really you?
No, I was just sleeping.
My darling? Oh, my darling.
I didn't know if you were rambling or not. I was
Okay.
sleeping.
So this, I'm going to use him. And I think I'm just going to put a party hat on him and call it a day. I think. Because we don't have to have 2 characters everywhere, do we? I can just use him. And that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to use, I don't want blue because he's colored in blue, so we'll use the green. So I'm not going to put blue behind him, so I'm going to put yellow behind him because he's in blue, so the yellow would look weird. Be too much. Did I say the yellow would look weird? I meant the blue would look weird. Be too much. So we'll put some yellow behind him. Do I like the yellow? Hold on. Let me revisit here. Am I going to like? Yeah, I do. Okay. Never mind. Here we go. Who said that? Never mind. Was that the church lady? Who was that? Wasn't that from Saturday Night Live? Never mind. Or was that was one of the Rosanna Dana it was what's her name?
I don't know. Not sure.
What's the actress's name? I can't think of her name. It'll come to me. But I think that was one of her characters. She would go off about something that had nothing to do with, like she misunderstood a word. And then she would go on and on and on about, she'd go on like some rant. Gilda Radner, yep. She'd go on some rant about it. And then they would say, no, whatever. It wasn't that. And then she would go, never mind.
How do people on this live just know this stuff? They have
we are all of the same mind.
collective.
Yes,
mind.
yes. They're just a little crazy like me. That's why they join me every week.
I don't think they're that crazy.
Okay, so let's put some foam on these guys. I'm just saying, they're awesome people that can relate. All right. To the way, relating to what? Like relating to how my brain and how my brain functions. That's what I think it is. Okay, so we're just going to put this one on here with this here. And then the sentiment that what, Alan?
Here, put this here, on here, put this here.
Wow. I think Alan is, did you take a painkiller, honey? Is that what we're dealing with? Just saying.
Oh, is his hat flying off?
No, it just, yes, actually, that's kind of cute, isn't that?
That's perfect.
Make it go like that because he's jumping up and he's all excited. That's great. I like it, Alan. We're going to go with it.
Oh, all right.
And this one says, it's your happy day. And we'll put that right underneath him here. Super duper cute. All right. I like the hat flying off. That was a really great. Oh, what's in that bottle you're drinking, Ange? All right, there we go. Ugh, that's getting very dirty. Let's clean that off. From time to time, you got to clean off the top of that because ink kind of settles in there a bit. There we go. All right, say goodbye. This is the last time you're going to see him today. Him too. Bye, Mr. Inkpad. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Elizabeth. Sorry.
Yeah, John Boy didn't turn out so nice, did he?
No, John Boy ended up in the Ozarks. Who watched Ozark or is watching Ozark? Anybody? Hands in the air. Hands in the air like you don't care. There you go. I like that hat popping off there. Super cute. Okay. Oh, now we need to layer him up onto this one. And no, I don't measure these. I don't have time to measure. Not that I'm the busiest of people. I just have other things I would rather do than sit and measure the stuff. Let's put it that way. So I don't measure it. I don't worry about it being perfect. And I think I'm going to put this yellow up at the top because it really draws the eye, draws the attention. I like the brighter colors up top too. It's kind of like the sun, you know, like the sky is bright up behind him. Super cute. Okay. All right, so remember this one? So cute. Let's go ahead and do the final. Everything should be dry. I think we're good to go. Actually, I don't want to press on it. I'm just a little nervous about it. Okay. All right, so put this right on the edge. Just like so. There we go. Guide that on there. One down. Look how beautiful that is. So sweet. Celebrating your special birthday. That's a flamingo. That's a girlfriend card. I like that. This one is going to go up here. Look how cute. Oh, you know what? I didn't cut that right. Oh, no. Oh, no. I need to trim. It's that my card base isn't cut right. It's too wide. It's a little bit too wide. Where did my paper trimmer go, Alan?
The big one?
The big one.
Well, you can
I need to trim it a little bit. I didn't cut it perfectly. So my card base is a tiny bit too wide, so I'm going to trim a little bit off of it. That drives me crazy. I don't like seeing that. So I'm just going to trim a tiny little wee bit off of the side. Hope I don't mess it up. Oh. Well, it's not great. I can smooth that out with a little tool. Okay. So I have the tape here. It's never good to cut a second time when you're cutting like really thin like that. But I do it. It works if you have a nice new blade. Apparently mine's not a very new blade. But I can get that off of there. Just gets a little bit grungy like on the side. All right, so there's two. That's two cards. Alan, do you want to go to the wide shot? Go to camera 2. Let's see if this is going to fit. Nope, I didn't cut that one very well either. Oh my goodness, what was I doing? What was I doing? I didn't measure well. I need a new blade on this too. Put it down in the middle. That's better. Much better. Hooray! It's your birthday. So cute. La-di-dee, la-di-da. Look how darling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit. Adorable. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, aren't they sweet? And then here's the last one. And hopefully I cut this one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I don't need to trim that one. Let me make sure I got it going in the right direction. Isn't that just awful when you put your card topper on wrong? Let me make sure I did that one right. Yeah, wasn't sure if I did. Okay. There we go. All right. Now, just so you know, let me show you these. I've got all of these pieces left over still. All of these. So I could make like a whole other series of cards. So I've got all 4 of these. Look how cute. They're just so sweet. I love them. I think they're adorable. They're quick, they're easy, and adorable. So cute. All right. So that is the birthday bash and the essential birthday stamps, which, I mean, the fonts in these, I mean, seriously, open these up and they're just amazing. So here's the first one. It's your happy day. Well, it's not the first one, but now it is. Have the happiest of birthdays. It's your happy day. Let's flamingo. Celebrating your special birthday. And then we have, I heard it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Look at that font. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I love it. Hooray! Wishing you a very happy birthday. Yay! So cute. I love them. So I am now set for the next 4 birthdays. These are cards that you can give, with the exception, I mean, I shouldn't say, this sounds terrible because I don't mean it to sound that way. This one is more girly, but that's not to say you can't give it to a boy. But, you know, these other 3, I mean, you could definitely give them to anybody. These characters can be used and given for, you know, cards for anybody. That's another thing I love about this set is it's just kind of universal birthday. Lots of fun. Okay. We have questions from anybody? Alan, you want to switch the camera back? we have any questions that Alan or Linnea were not able to answer? Anything? No? Okay. Well then. Okay, so let me see. Let me hold these up. See if I can get a picture with all of these. Oh, my. Let's not put the two yellows together. I think it'll be better if I go like that.
Hold all those up. You did a
I
good
got
job.
them. Yeah. Okay. Yay. All right, everybody. We have a giveaway, and I think the giveaway is going to be the Essential Birthday Sentiments. Yay. Love that. So, Alan, do you have a name? Drum roll, please.
Can you read that?
N-E? I got to make sure.
N-E-R.
Okay, Teresa Lochner. Teresa, you're the winner of the Essential Birthday Sentiments. Teresa, congratulations. Thank you also for being here tonight. We need you, please, to send your name and your complete mailing address to customer service at ldrscreative.com, and we will get your birthday sentiments out to you right away so that you can make your own gorgeous birthday cards. Yay! All right, everybody, that is it for tonight. I have no idea what we're doing next week, but I'm hoping it will be fun. It'll be fun for me. I just hope it'll be fun for you. Yeah, suggestions would be great. If you want to throw some suggestions out there, we could do that as well. Okay, everybody, Alan is glaring at me because I've gone over time and he's not feeling well.
I was just looking at the clock.
He's glaring at the clock and he's looking at me. Okay. Good night, everybody. Until next time, we'll be right back here next Thursday. Same time, same place. Bye.